Hello everyone, may all have a good day. Today, me and three of my project partners, Aifa Nadziha binti Fatihe, Anatasha Syafazila binti Andak, Nasthasa Binti Ali, and myself, Siti Farhaz Nur Ain binti Basarudin, will present a study of unemployment in Malaysia under the subject Echo 120 taught by Dr. Lee. Malaysia is a Southeast Asian country located at the parts of the Malay Peninsula and the island of Borneo. The total population of Malaysia currently estimated at 32.7 million people. The employment statistic data for the second quarter of the Department of Statistics Malaysia (DOSM) on 12 August 2021 showed that the country recorded a decrease of 0.4% in total employment to 8.35 million posts only. The data refers to the increase in unemployment in Malaysia. What is unemployment? Unemployment is a situation which employable individuals actively seeking for a job but couldn't get any job offers due to the lack of vacancies they can fill in. Who will be affected by such shortcomings? Unemployment include the fresh graduate, long graduated, and contract workers that work non-permanently. Unemployment is the measures of a country's economic health. The most frequently measured unemployment is the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate divided by the number of people in the labor. Unemployment people will often experience many challenges in future job search and income reduction. There are several types of unemployment. The first one is frictional unemployment. It's the situation that the person are not working for a certain period of time for better alternatives. The second one is structural unemployment. It's the mismatch of demographics workers and the types of job that is available. The third one is cyclical unemployment. It's the lack of demand. The demand for goods and services are declining, cause employers who have businesses to be unable to offer jobs. And the last one is seasonal unemployment. It happens when the demand for labor and labor are not available in the same season. In order to reduce the unemployment rate, government should be more responsible as the authorities that have to take a good care of the people by looking forward for the solution to the crisis that plague the people of Malaysia. Next, I will pass it to Nastasha.
Next, I will explain the theories of unemployment in Malaysia. There are three major types of unemployment that happen in Malaysia. The first and most serious is structural unemployment. Malaysia experienced structural unemployment early in 1980 due to the number drop in the primary sectors. This happened because of an economic structural change that leads to specific labor demand as compared to the initial decline in the market and economy of specific locations. In addition, structured unemployment has grown in Malaysia because of the COVID-19 pandemic, despite the country aim toward digital transformation. As a result, Malaysia will focus on technology which will lead to unemployment shortage. This is due to the fact that technology will soon replace the workforce. The second category is frictional unemployment. In 1998 in Malaysia, unemployment rates were stable from 2.4% to 3.4% due to the frictional unemployment. As a result, despite people moving in and out of workplaces, it is impossible to achieve 0% unemployment at any given time. Cyclical unemployment is the final type of unemployment. There has been a major jobs market impact because of COVID-19 last year. Malaysia GDP suffered a 5.6% drop due to the outbreak. However, thousands of people lost their jobs and income because of the outbreak, increasing the unemployment rate to 4.5% last year. Some workers may not be directly affected, but they are unable to take as much as before due to the limited supply of goods. COVID-19 has an impact on cyclical high unemployment. Because of the COVID-19 issue, the real unemployment rate increased from 3.3% in 2019 to nearly 4.5% last year. Unemployment because of the COVID-19 issue ranks from 3.3 to 4.5%. The crisis might have an impact on the cyclical unemployment rate as well. Because the pandemic issue has a direct impact on unemployment, cyclical unemployment requires a strong short-term solution.
Alright, next I will explain about effects unemployment to the society. There are three effects. First is social effects of society, mental anguish and individual effective, and third is country's economic effect. Long-term economic growth is negatively impacted by the continually high jobless rate. To begin with, impact that we can see through unemployment in Malaysia is the social effects of society. Unemployment can lead someone to become a person who lack of motivation and can lead to mental health such as depression and so on. If the loan earner loses his or her job, the family will be suffering too, as they have less money to buy their daily needs. Nowadays, the products prices are getting higher, and this makes people feel burdened and can lead them to try something bad for their life, forget their problems such as drugs, crime and suicide. When this case happens, societal issues will be developed. Another reason why unemployment in Malaysia impacts people in the country is it causes mental anguish or individual affecting. Unemployed people nowadays who need to pay their rent and mortgage will find themselves as a less money person as they are unable to pay for it. Everything will be bad, pricing as high as mountain again such as nutritional defenses, suicidal behaviors, mental health and drug addiction. When they are being unemployed for a long time, their skill as a skillful employment will be decreasing time to time. This will be resulting in a lost human capital and increase another crime rates. Okay, last but not least that we can detect is country's economic effects. Due to resource waste, there has been a steady decrease in the output of goods and services. Unemployment occurs when an economy's resources, particularly labor, are underutilized. The economy is nearing or beyond its production capacity, diminishing efficiency and output. As the result of the high unemployment rate, the government will get less tax income and forced to pay out a little bit higher than before in unemployment benefits. Unemployment benefits has a negative impact on economic growth since it reduces consumption. The outcome will be drop in aggregate demand, output, and economic growth.
Solutions for unemployment in Malaysia.
To begin, an expansionary fiscal policy is a primary solution in addressing the high unemployment rate. Under this fiscal policy, it involves an increase in government spending and a reduction in taxes. Let's go through an increase in government spending first. When government spending rises, corporations are more likely to generate goods and services. Various development initiatives will be performed, resulting in a rise in market employment prospects. As the government requires more products and services, the impact is that households see more job opportunities. As a result, overall expenditure falls while aggregate demand rises. For instance, job opportunity can be offered for the unemployed individual, school leaver, and graduate. Meanwhile, for a reduction in taxes by the government, a tax cut will increase the disposable incomes of households. As the number of consumers grows, this leads to increased consumption. Thus, firms should recruit more workforce in the short run to raise output and, in the end, lower unemployment in the economy. Additionally, this will result in the creation of new job opportunities in the long run. Second solutions, Malaysia's government should provide incentive programs that boost the individual skills. To address the current labor market needs, the government can emphasize on providing training and skills upgrading through technical training institutions that offer a variety of courses to increase productivity. When worker productivity rises, this can help to establish a prospective and competitive economic sector. Meanwhile, the tourist, hospitality, communications, trade, and financial sectors can be developed. As a result, the unemployed society can seize the job opportunities in the market as they have a big potential to be accepted in the various workplaces since their skills are highly sought in the various jobs. In the end, this will decrease the unemployment in Malaysia. Last but not least, Malaysia's government should also conduct an expansionary monetary policy. The government, through the central bank, can increase the economy money supply, thus lowering the interest rates under this monetary policy. The falling in interest rate is very attractive to the investor that will lead to encouragement in investment and the creation of new job opportunities. For example, the government overtake development initiative to boost rural enterprises, besides encouraging new land open. In conclusion, there are four types of unemployment. The first one, structural unemployment, second, frictional unemployment, third, cyclical unemployment, and the fourth one, seasonal unemployment. Next, impacts unemployment on the society. The first one, social effects of society. Second, mental anguish or individual affected. Third, country's economy effects. Last but not least, solution for unemployment in Malaysia. There are three solutions. In the first one, an expansionary fiscal policy involves an increase in government spending and a reduction in taxes. Second, provide incentive program that boosts the individual skills. The last one, conduct the expansionary monetary policy.